Courtney here. I want to do this introductory video before I get started really journeying my weight loss decision to do the surgery. Yeah, surgery. After trying so many things, I wanted to really do a blog so that I could capture my journey and also just watch my progress. And then as I was really looking online, I joined a couple of Facebook groups, follow people on Instagram. I really saw that some people don't open up as much and really share those type of experiences that I have. And I know it can't just be me that goes through these things. It's very difficult making this video. I'm smiling just to keep myself upbeat and remember the purpose and know that I can help someone. But you know, I've struggled with my weight loss my entire life. I've only been overweight in my adult life, but even in my teenage years, people would look at me, I was like rail thin, like a size 4 or 5, while I'm almost 5'10", and you would think that, oh, I'm just fine, but no, I definitely suffered with anorexia. I worked really hard to hide it, and I even had some bouts with bulimia. So this is something that I've just struggled with my whole life. And even when I gave in and ate normal, that's when my weight ballooned, and it's just been an up and down journey ever since. People who've been in my life, they've probably seen me at 10 different weights, from severely obese to rail thin. And so now I'm at the point where, yes, I have decided to have weight loss surgery. I explored this option a couple of years ago, and I was on the cusp of being approved, and the doctor really was discouraging me from making that decision. So I decided to just do it the old-fashioned way, and sure, I lost 50 pounds like this, and then I lost another 20-30 after really hard work. But here I am in 2017, I've gained all of that weight back plus some, and I'm now at my highest weight I've ever been in my life, including while I was 9 months pregnant. I'm way more now than I did when I was 9 months pregnant, even with my 5-year-old, which is just, I feel disgusting. I don't know, have any of y'all like wake up in the morning and your heart is racing because you're thinking about what you're gonna wear? Those are some of the type of experiences I have. So really having anxiety over what am I gonna look like, what can I put on to hide the fat. Even now I have on black and long sleeves, even though I know it's not hiding the fat, but it does make me a little bit more comfortable and feeling like people aren't staring at me, which is something that I definitely feel when I go out in public. I don't know, y'all let me know if y'all had those type of feels, or maybe I am the only one who feels this way. But yeah. All right, I had to pause for a second because I didn't want to have an emotional moment this early on. Y'all be like, oh God, it's about to be just a crybaby. I totally am not. I actually rarely cry, especially for a public display. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about my decision to do the bariatric surgery. And first of all, I cannot wait to go back in a couple of years or even a year and look back at this video and be like, oh my God, my face was so fat. And yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I also want to video this. Yo, I did not realize it is so much work, so much things to do. So depending on your insurance, you have to do a ton of appointments. So I've been having documented weight loss monitoring by my doctor for 5 months now. So with my insurance, you have to do it for 6 months. So I only have 1 month to go. I mean, like, all I can say is, what the fuck? So seriously, I've been trying to lose weight and keep it off. I'm older and I've been trying for 20 years now. What is 6 more months? But hey, whatever united, if that's what floats your boat, you got it, okay? So listen, you have to go see a nutritionist that tells you how to eat, what to eat. I'm sorry, us fat people, we know what we're supposed to eat. We know how we're supposed to eat. That's not the problem, obviously. If that's what it was, then hell, I wouldn't be making this video. I wouldn't be considering having my stomach cut up into pieces if I didn't know that. A ton of blood work. They basically want to extract all the blood out my body to analyze it, even more so than when I was pregnant. I mean, why do you need 20 tubes of blood? I don't know, whatever. Hey, if that's what you need to get me approved, take my blood. What else? So I just found out I have to have the GI tract, whatever they're gonna do to look at my throat, my stomach, all that, to make sure there's no problems. Totally fine, totally get it. Why they would want to do that, it makes complete sense. But I have to be put to sleep. You guys, I am so afraid of being put to sleep. So I know I have to be put to sleep for the surgery, but I had no idea I have to be put to sleep for that. So if my insurance does not come through this approval, I'm going to be so pissed off going through all this. So I chose to do the sleeve. I would love to hear from people. Please leave comments if you've done the sleeve, about your experience. Link in your own pages. I would love to follow you as well. I chose the sleeve, but the doctor said initially once they do the GI tract analysis, that will be one of the determining factors if I do that or the bypass. And honestly, I just didn't want to do the bypass because it seemed more intrusive. And I was like, do I have to be asleep longer? I don't know. Again, my obsession and a fear of being put to sleep is really ridiculous. You would think that would be enough to motivate me to get off my ass and work out and eat less, but I just really have a problem with overeating and snacking. I eat the right things, I just eat a lot of that shit. You know, that's one of those things. Okay, so back to surgery. You have to fall within this window. So I'm pretty tall. I'm like a slither under 5'10", so they want me to weigh a gazillion pounds. So here's a secret. I worked hard to gain 20 pounds or so just so I can be safely in that window. Yes, I gained 20 pounds so that I could lose 100. It sounds ridiculous, but hey, that's the point of desperation I'm at in my life. Desperation, definitely. Because if you're not a certain weight, overweight, then you have to have problems such as like high blood pressure, heart disease, or sleep apnea. I think it's a few of them, and I ain't got none of that shit. I'm fat as hell for no reason, and I don't have any of those other issues, which I'm pretty grateful for, but it also made me have to weigh a little bit more in order to fall within the window of being qualified. So now that I've gained 20 pounds to fall within the window of being qualified, my doctor told me last week he needed me to lose 10 pounds. I was like, oh my gosh. So it's just like an up and down journey, and I don't know, I know I'm destroying my body, but I'm really at a point where, all seriousness, I want to be healthy. I want to get back to running. Believe it or not, I used to run track when I was younger. I love jogging. I live in Tennessee where there's beautiful mountains. I would love, love, love to go on hikes, go running, go biking, canoeing, all that. But it's very difficult to do when it takes everything in me to climb up a couple of flights of stairs. And I have to literally coach myself to breathe in and out and not just have extreme exhaustion. I'm tired of feeling that way. I'm tired of staring at myself in the mirror, changing outfits 10 times, wondering which one makes me look less fat. I'm tired of living that life. I want to be able to go out, hang out with friends. I want to be able to put on a slim black dress. I avoid formal occasions just because I feel like I don't have anything I could wear that I would look normal in, that people would just stare at me and be like, oh my God, look at her. And so it's part of the reason why I decided on bariatric surgery. It was a very difficult, long, hard decision because, and I try to say, oh, I don't care what people think, but a little part of me does. And I hear how people say it's the easy way out. But after going through this process, and by the way, I'm still haven't submitted for my final approval. I don't have a surgery date. So I'm really capturing earlier on in my journey with this. It's not the easy route. You know, we have to go a couple of weeks before surgery where all you're doing is drinking protein shakes, for example, things like that. You're on liquid diets basically before and after surgery, almost a month. I mean, who can go on a liquid diet for a month? It's just, that part gives me a little bit of apprehension. I know I can do it because I've done very crazed diets such as the lemonade diet. I've done the cabbage soup diet. Any diet that you can name, I'm pretty sure I'm experienced in it. And I'm pretty sure I've lost weight on all of them and gained them back plus some. So yeah, so this is my introductory video. I hope you like, share, comment, really subscribe, because I'm going to be just give you my authentic self, because I want to be able to help someone. I want people to be able to relate to me, and I also just want to be able to reflect and look back on this journey, because I am determined to be a survivor. I'm determined to be a normal weight, be healthy. I have a 5-year-old that I want to play with without running out of breath. And I just want to live a regular life. I want to be happy. I want to be able to throw on clothes without thinking twice to run out to the store. Right now I'm in a position where I can't do that. So that's me, Kwani. And I'll put all my social media contacts, all that good stuff in the about, so you'll be able to see all that. And if you have any suggestions or recommendations of what you'd like to hear me talk about, I would love for you to send that to me. Have a good day, everyone.